Today we have a look at new jobs, National Cheddar Day, early voting, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Aiden and sports coverage with Bryson.
Today is Thursday, February 13th, 2025.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School and you're watching Vox News Today.
Welcome back. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Viola Winkett. These are your top stories for today.
At least 20 people were injured in Munich, Germany on Thursday after a car drove into a crowd of demonstrators. The incident happened near where world leaders were set to meet for the Munich Security Conference. On Friday, top diplomats including Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and Vice President J.D. Vance will attend the high-level security conference.
Early Europeans may have eaten their enemies' brains and bone marrow. In a new study, a team of archaeologists examined the bones of at least 10 people from ancient Megalodian culture. Evidence showed that Megalodians cut open the skulls of dead bodies and scooped out their brains. The researchers used imaging techniques to identify types of marks and cuts also associated with the removal of the marrow in long bones. The co-lead author of the study believes it points to warfare cannibalism rather than any type of funeral ritual. The study was published last week in the journal Scientific Reports.
According to New York City Transit officials, which manages the city's subway and bus service, it happened just before noon on Wednesday. Passengers rushed to call 911 and inform the conductor. The conductor held the train while police officers and EMS responded. The mother is 25-year-old Jenny St. Pierre of Hollandale Beach, Florida. According to the New York Times, her family said that they had reported her missing to the police in September. They knew she was pregnant.
A measles outbreak is growing in West Texas. State health officials say rural Gaines County now has 24 cases. Most are in children between the ages of 5 and 17. Meanwhile, a measles case has also been confirmed in Lee County, New Mexico, just over the border from Gaines. The unvaccinated teenager reportedly had no exposure history to the Texas outbreak.
And now let's check on our weather. Aiden, what's going on out there?
February is here and it has brought with it wet weather, but not as fast, my friends. I will have details on some dry, sunny days returning and more right after this break.
Had a boy, had company. We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. That had a boy, had company. We celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free and adventure.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Welcome back. I am Aiden Hutnoff with your weather. Snow and ice is in full effect across Iowa, and that has State Department of Transportation plow drivers hard at work to try to clear the roads. Those drivers working long hours during this latest round of winter weather. On Wednesday, Libby Randall got a first-hand look into drivers' work in Cedar Rapids. Now let's take a look at your local radar. It looks clear. And here is your national radar. We got a little weather. That is all I have for weather. Now here's Bryson with your sports report. What's new, Bryson?
Coming up, the new sausage racing phenomenon is sizzling across the nation. I'll have more info on that right after this break.
This Valentine's Day, say I love you with Checkerboard's Catering's gourmet chocolate-covered strawberries. Choose from our perfectly crafted sizes. Large 12-piece for just $1, medium 6-piece at $12, or small 3-piece for $7. All orders must be placed and paid for by February 12th, with convenient deliveries on February 13th. Order early to ensure beautiful Valentine's Day packaging. Email Checkerboard's Catering, get paid for by February 12th. With convenient deliveries on February 13th, order early to ensure beautiful Valentine's Day packaging. Email Checkerboard's Catering, make email a Valentine's Day unforgettable, one delicious strawberry at a time. Checkerboard's Catering, making your Valentine's Day unforgettable, one delicious strawberry at a time. Oh.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I am Bryson Lawson with your sports. The Brewers Racing Sausages are on a statewide tour honoring teachers across the state. They made a stop at Horseman Middle School in Wausau today. Dan Markel teaches art at this school. He says when the racing sausages showed up to the school, he was blown away. He is honored to accept this award, but Markel says he's not the only teacher who should be recognized at Horseman. Here's a look at the NBA scores from last night. The Suns lost to the Rockets 111-119. The Trailblazers lost to the Nuggets 121-132. The Lakers lost to Jazz 119-131. The Warriors lost to the Mavericks 107-111. The Grizzlies lost to the Clippers 114-128. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside. That'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
Welcome back. Governor Bill Lee on Wednesday will sign legislation designed to drastically expand school voucher access throughout the volunteer state that will allow families to use taxpayer dollars on private school expenses, regardless of income. According to the bill, Tennessee's Department of Education shall deny any school voucher application where the family cannot establish the eligible student's lawful presence in the United States. It's unclear how the state plans on confirming legal residency. The school voucher proposal doesn't contain instructions on checking immigration status.
A mix of public and private universities topped the year's niche rankings for four-year schools in Tennessee, while Tennessee College of Applied Technology campuses dominated the two-year schools and programs niche. A Pittsburgh-based organization relies on public data from the schools. Along with reviews from students and parents this year, it also applied an economic mobility index that tracks economic status changes among low-income students, niche that produces rankings along with letter grades from schools nationwide. The rankings compare more than 1,000 colleges and universities across the county.
Early voting commenced Wednesday for Chattanooga residents ready to cast ballots in the March 4th city elections. Candidates for Chattanooga mayor and the 9 city council seats will appear on the ballot. In the 2021 city elections, 28,482 people voted, 10,260 early, and 2,111 voted by mail, said Scott Allen, Hamilton County Administrator of Elections by phone. About 15% of the city residents voted in the 2021 election, according to recent U.S. Census Bureau data. As of 3 p.m. Wednesday, 206 people have voted in the 2025 city elections.
U.S. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Northwest Georgia, led a War on Waste hearing Wednesday at the first meeting of the House Oversight DOGE Subcommittee. The hearing discussed allegedly improper payments by the federal government and fraud, including Medicaid and Medicare. The Congresswoman began by announcing the $36 trillion national debt and its compounding interest. Greene said the interest of the debt pays master who own the nation's debt, and the American people are in debt slavery.
A 6-story AT&T building near Chattanooga City Hall downtown could be primed for redevelopment after it was sold to a New York firm. The vintage red brick structure at 919 Lindsay Street was purchased for $7.5 million by a company tied to Rain Capital, which is a privately held real estate development and management firm. The 100,000 square foot building was one of 74 transfers between AT&T and Rain Capital nationally. Ann Elsis, an AT&T spokesperson, said in email. In all, Rain Capital acquired 13 million square feet of the space nationally in a sales lease back deal with a telecommunications company, according to AT&T. The transaction generates more than $850 million in upfront cash for AT&T, the company said in a news release. And the deal also enables future profit from sharing from redevelopment opportunities.
Zhang Yahu was sitting in the passenger seat of her Tesla Model 3 when she heard her father's panicked voice approaching a red light. Her father swerved around 2 cars before climbing into an SUV and a sedan and crashing into a large concrete barrier. She would never have imagined what was to come. Tesla sued her for defamation for publicly complaining about the car's brakes and won. A Chinese court ordered Zhang to pay more than $23,000 in damages and publicly apologize to the $1.1 trillion company.
It ain't easy being cheesy. Today is February 13th, which means it's National Cheddar Day. National Cheddar Day, celebrated on February 13th, is a day dedicated to honoring cheddar cheese, one of the world's most popular cheeses, known for its distinct sharp flavor and versatility. It originated in the English village of Cheddar and is often associated with the Tillamook Creamery in Oregon, which established the holiday to celebrate their love of cheddar cheese. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more on our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast you just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Share Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.